Morning. So today we are painting the office. That's the big project for today. I'm meeting our seed salesman Luke Fox. Him and I are going to walk through some cornfields, and I don't know what else we're going to get into, but Brad and his wife, they are the ones painting the office. We'll see how that goes. I think we picked a light gray color. We'll see how well that hides dirt. Seed Consultant Salesman just got here, just getting the grand tour.
Interesting.
Yeah, Luke, we built this just for you to warehouse seed.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, it's not. The bill's not gonna be cheap.
Issues with northern corn leaf blight. I haven't seen any yet. Gray leaf spot seems like it's been worse this year than.
Hitting that it right down there.
Yeah. Right here.
So Luke and I are looking at this corn. This is 1071 Seed Consultants. We put some fungicide on this. This is a variety that is has a little bit less resistance to northern corn blights. That's what we're kind of looking for. A little bit of gray leaf, but it's overall not too bad looking yet. What stage do you think we're at?
We're up in here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
No tar spot.
No tar spot.
Have you found any yet?
Found some in northern Ohio last week. Yeah. Not much though.
Every map I've seen shows Ross County no threat, but every county around it with a threat. I'm like, I think someone ain't filling their map out right.
It wasn't much, but something to be on look.
Now, one thing, if it quits raining, we'll be harvesting this a lot sooner. All right, we are done scouting fields for the day. Just ate some lunch. We're gonna go hook up the Peterbilt. Now that it's got a clean bill of health back to the spray trailer, so I'm gonna walk over here and grab that. Brad and his wife are still painting. Dad is making up some hydraulic connections for that door. We don't have electric, but those doors have a pretty cool feature where you can basically plug it into the back of a tractor and use the hydraulics on the tractor to raise the door. So we're gonna try to do that so we can at least get some air flowing through there. There's enough doors on that building, and they're big enough that I think with a couple doors open, and depending on what side the wind's blowing, should make a nice little breeze through there. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Sometime this week, that dryer's got to come out of there, or sometime in the next 2 weeks. The new one is being delivered in 2 weeks, so lots of stuff to do. And we got 4,000 feet of water line to run. That'll be fun. Had to do some shuffling in the spray shed, but everything's put up for now. We're pretty well done spraying for a while, so that stuff can hide out there for now. Time to put up the seed tender. Almost forgot. So the first tractor in the new shop is a Massey. I'll be darned. Hey Dad, that's the first tractor in the new shop.
I was just thinking the same thing.
What do you think of that, Landon?
Don't go forward.
Huh?
I mean, that building was paid off.
So this is several hours later, about 10 o'clock, 9:30. We came up here to the building because we need to do some light testing. We got a generator running, and we got a sample light.
You got a bit of hate.
We're just going to have to hold it. Ooh.
think I like those ones.
So we're trying to decide what kind of light fixtures we want. If we want the round UFO high bay looking lights, or those longer 4-foot lights. Those are a brighter light, but we're trying to figure out, do we want them to hang down? We want them flush to the beam. The round lights just take an eye bolt and a chain, so they kind of self-level themselves. That's where we're at. Morning! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have some crop scouting we need to do. But first, we're gonna put together a vital piece of equipment to make that job go smoother. So we have a Himiway Zebra e-bike. I'm gonna put this thing together, and that's what we'll use to do some crop scouting. It says team lift.
If it's team lift, are you the only one lifting it?
Kimmy, I didn't say I was smart. Are you part of the team?
Yeah?
Perfect.
Can I help?
All right, we got it. So, I think this will be pretty awesome for getting through fields, especially while crop's growing, without tearing up much crop. I think this will be a pretty easy way to quickly check a lot of fields. Dax, do you want an e-bike? Do you know you can use the code in the description of this video to get yourself a discount on an e-bike?
The massive tiles.
It's got some pretty big tires in it.
Mm-hmm. They're bigger than I would expect.
Makes it easier to ride. So one thing I like about this kit is everything's in a nice little box. Seems to be pretty thought out for the guy that's gonna have to put it together. You there, got us a hat. Pretty handy. Got us a hoo-hoo dinghy, pretty cool. Oh, it's a headlight. They must know I pedal slow. What else we got here? We got a winger dinger, big old set of Allen wrenches. And we got a pretty nice instruction manual here, or owner's manual. Alright guys, this is a few days after we put together this bike, but I've got several miles on it. We've used it quite a bit. We actually went camping over the weekend and we took the bike with us, so got some time on it. One thing I really like about this bike is it has some cargo capacity, and we got a luggage rack, so I mean, I'm not hauling a lot of luggage, but that's handy. Or like camping, haul a few things like down to another campsite. Maybe some tools. Either way, this isn't real official, but I don't know what the weight rating would be on this apparatus, but hey, I had this basket laying around, so we're using it. Oh yeah. All right, might as well take you guys for a little ride here this evening. Go check out a couple fields here. We just got a little bit of rain. Really needed that rain, but unfortunately we're still not getting much rain. We're getting rain, but it's like a few tenths at a time. We need like an inch or two of rain. One thing I really like about the Himiway Zebra is the power. The motor feels like it has really good power. It's very responsive. So we are in pedal assist mode right now. Basically pedal assist, like right now we're just coasting. There's no electric power being used. Now as soon as I start pedaling the pedals, we start using electric to help us. And I have it in the highest pedal assist mode on this grass. Yeah, we're going 17, 18, 20 miles an hour. Yeah, that's as fast as I want to go right now. Pretty glad this bike has fenders right now, because while we didn't get a lot of rain, we did get enough that it's splashing up a little bit. Might be able to sneak up on some deer. That's one thing that I've noticed with e-bikes in general. They're very quiet. Now right now I'm using the hand throttle, and I'm able to just use a little bit of juice, kind of finesse the throttle and go real slow. But I bet there's some deer out here somewhere. What the heck is that? Is that a bear? Those might be bears. Hey! Holy cow. I think those are bears. We're gonna find out. Turns out those are beaver. Those are definitely beaver. Very large beaver. Alright, back to our ride. Thought we had some real excitement. So every now and then someone will see a black bear in this area, but very uncommon. Like that'd have been the first one I've ever actually seen in the wild in Ohio. So one thing that's pretty nice about this bike, like going up these hills, I'm using pedal assist, and yeah, we're just flying right up them, 17 miles an hour. It's not a very big hill, but I wouldn't be able to go up at 17 miles an hour on a bicycle. So over here we can adjust our level of pedal assist. Right now I'm in level 1. Basically we will go a little slower that way. Don't have to use all the power if you don't want to that way. Now I'm having to pedal a little harder now. Kick it up a level and pedal a little less. Let's drive over here. See if we got beans popping up yet. I doubt it. These were just planted. Definitely not, because that bean's not even in the ground and it's not sprouted yet. Yeah, there's the Himiway Zebra. So nice bike. Very stylish looking. I like that color. I like that color a lot. Again, I like the ability to be able to put something on the back of it. And yeah, like I said, I've rode it. We've got 46.3 miles on this thing now. Full disclosure, my wife and nephew probably put 20 of those on it. But if you're interested in one of these bikes, there'll be a link in the description where you can find more info about them. Like I said, really like it. Good build quality, very heavy duty bike. I really am impressed with the quality of this bike and just the overall fit and finish of it. One other thing I think this will be really useful for is if you're an outdoorsman. I know a bunch of my buddies have already asked if they can borrow it in the fall. I think this bike might be going on a little road trip to South Dakota with a buddy who drew a tag out there for mule deer or something. I don't know. He drew a tag for something out there, asked if he could borrow the bike. I said yeah. But yeah, pretty handy for that. Like just like those beaver, we snuck right up on those. There might be some deer up here. We'll go check. Very easy to sneak up on stuff with it because it's very quiet. Big tires do make it pretty stable off-road. I like that quite a bit. One other thing that is super nice about this bike, it's got 26x4 tires, but it sits kind of low, like the actual seat height, and it's adjustable. Basically, I can ride this, and I'm 6'4". My wife can ride this, and she's 5'4". Don't get me wrong, it's still a big bike. It's not like she's riding a small bike, but she is able to ride this. My daughter has actually been able to ride it, and she's about 5 foot. So I don't know that it's rated for someone that short, like 5 foot, but just telling you that it has a much broader size of capabilities. It can accept a much larger scale of rider, larger variety of riders. And it's got a pretty heavy weight capacity of 400 pounds. Now, granted, that's counting cargo, rider, and probably bike too. Hey everybody, Himiway is giving a free accessory to one lucky viewer of this video. All you have to do to be eligible is leave a comment below. And 3 days after the video goes live, Himiway will reach out to you and let you know you won. So if you want a free bike accessory, just drop a comment below and someone will get picked.